All right, we are testing a little something else I discovered on my phone, that I could do the on and off videoing by the volume button. So yeah, we're gonna try that so that we don't have any more crashes. So sorry about that in the last video. So I am back at it, and as you can tell, I've tipped a lot of these already again in the gold. I decided go big or go home, right? Tip it all. All right, so, and then I've backed 2 tags here, and the orange Siamese is being kind of mouthy tonight. So I backed these with a little bit of collage. And then on the fronts, I'm going to add this butterfly and maybe something else. I'm not sure yet. And then what I did with these little guys here, so I'm going to use them at the top as like the tag poles, right? But I haven't tipped anything. I just tipped this portion here in the gold, because then obviously I'm going to tip all of this in gold. So that's the plan for this one, and then I have kind of a plan for the envelopes. So we'll just see how far we get in 15 or 20 minutes. And if this is boring to you, by all means, please, fast forward or whatever. I don't know that I'm going to do anything new. Actually, there is something new I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is today, but he has been crying most of the afternoon. So if I'm going to get that down. And if you talk to him and like acknowledge him, it's like it gets worse. Oh my gosh. He's like right underneath the desk. And sorry, it's a little shifty at the moment. He's like rubbing my legs, rubbing the desk. I don't know what his deal is. Barry, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, move along. Okay, like that. And then I think I'll go around and kind of clean up, like make it a little bit cleaner right there. I've never done this before, so this is kind of interesting. Okay, so then I'll tip everything in gold, but I won't bore you to tears with doing that on the video. All right, and so then I got this cute little bird for this one here, maybe, because there's a couple other that I think you might look good on. Every time I talk, he rubs and rubs and cries a little more. I think he thinks I'm talking to him. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this one, even though I don't have this one backed yet. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on there. And then we'll move on to the envelope pieces, and then I'll show you a cool trick if you don't have an envelope punch and you want to make some square envelopes. Okay, so let me get the tab on this one. And you know what, I don't know what I'm going to do for the other tags, but I will probably, this will be our last video, process video with this one. And then I'll just finish them up, and after I'm done doing all of my little minis, then I'll do like a full flip through video of, I have 3 planned right now. So, for now, I don't know, we'll see how far we get. So anyways, oh, now he's in my chair. Okay, so sorry guys. All right, so he's sitting in the chair, and because he's trying now to knead on my back, the chair keeps spinning. Oh my gosh. I'm waiting for the day that he gets brave enough to jump up on the desk. That will be hysterical. Okay, so when I did test these, and they do fit on, like if I clip it onto the paper, it will fit. So we're going to do that, I think. And I think I'm going to put it sideways like this. And that's what I'm going to do. All right. Now, close it up. Then we'll have to decide what to put in it. Close it like that, and then I think I'll put it over the top of a page. Yeah, so there's that one, and I'm going to call that one done, at least for now. Oh, so I did want to show you too. Okay, so this is how the blue turned out on the lace, now that it's like good and dry. And I can't remember where we were exactly before it, like, my phone took a suicide leap off the stand. So that was the teal. And actually, I don't even know what color that is. Let's see, it's peacock feathers. So it's like a teal color or like a turquoise. So it didn't turn out bad. It's not my favorite, but yeah. I think by far my favorite is the vintage photo with the gold. All right, so next envelope, we'll do this one really quick. And I don't actually think I'm going to put a label on this one. I might change my mind here in a minute, but seems to be par for the course today. Because I want this little butterfly to show. And unless we think that a label would look okay here. Let's see, let's pull out one of our words here. I might have to find some more little words. I think Tracie's got some in her shop. Do we like that? Or do we like it just plain? Well, I think I like it. All right, so let's glue this down. Okay. All right, now let's So, those of you that have kids left at home, has your kids started back to school already? Obviously mine has. Obviously not the boy, but the girl. And she'd really rather she hadn't started. I think that's every kid the first couple weeks, isn't it? All right, so there's our second envelope. All right, now what I was going to show you is I made all of these little envelopes, and I think, actually, there we go. So I think what I'm going to do is I don't know, I haven't quite decided yet exactly how that's going to be, but I think I'm going to do this on them, and then I think I'm going to glue them to the page, and then I don't think these are too big for this. I think I'm gonna, oh, look at that, maybe. They fit. Okay, all right, so I might do the 3 stacker page again. I haven't really decided, but for these tiny square envelopes, let me show you what I did, and then yeah, hopefully that'll be a helpful hint for you. Okay, so I already know what size these need to be. So let me tear it. It's like a little over 2. Let's see. It's a little over 2 1/4, like 1 mark past that. I'm not even sure that I'm in frame right now, but what I'm doing is I'm just going to use my ruler. I'm going to tear it down so I have a square. All right, so instead of trying to fuddle your way and try to bend it and make it come out all even, if you take and kind of line it up here and only pinch your corner here, take this side, pinch this corner here, then open it up and do the same thing, pinch your corner here, and then pinch your corner here. When you open it back up, so you haven't really made huge dents in it, but I don't know if the shadows will pick it up, but there's a clear mark here, 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 and here. So then if you take it and look at it from the outside, you see the 4 squares. If you take your paper and take the first crease to the second crease, make your crease, go over to the other side, like opposite, corner, corner, flip down. Okay, so then, see, you've got it almost completely lined up to where you need it to be, right? And then I fold mine up just a little higher at the bottom. And since I'm using coffee dyed paper, doesn't matter as much because it's really light, so I don't have to really worry about a ton of bulk. Okay, and then I just fold this top piece down like you would a regular envelope. Maybe down just a little bit further than the marks, by like a hair. And crease it. So then I ink them with a little bit of lilac that I found earlier, and then a little bit of vintage photo in there. That's actually probably not a good example because it didn't turn out so well. So there's what I did. So this is this, right? And then you would just ink it like normal around the edges here, okay? And then when you glue it, you're going to glue it the same exact way as you would normally. Like you'll still just take it up through here. And then at that point, I mean, you could round the corners if you wanted to. I don't want to round my corners, so I'm not going to. Okay, the only drawback to doing it this way is that you have less of a line to measure your glue by. Like you have more chance of error by doing it that way, but when it's all said and done and it's glued together, you have this cute tiny little envelope. And I don't remember where I learned this. You know what, it could have very well been a YouTube video that I watched like a year or 2 ago maybe. I don't know, but it's something that stuck with me. So yeah, I'm super excited that these little guys fit inside. How awesome is that? Nope, it wasn't those, was it? It was these, maybe. Well, it fit into the other one. So we may end up still having to make a little something to go in there, which is perfectly okay. Yeah, I don't remember which one I had. How funny is that? Huh. All right. So apparently this one's a little bit smaller, but I'm still going to put this as the envelope closure, like this. And I'm sure you guys know how to do that, but I'll go ahead and finish it up here just so you can see. So instead of doing all the way across, I'm just going to do this and glue 3 sides like that. All right. So then, maybe, did I get it down too far? Or up too, I bet you I got it up too high. I think that'll still be okay though. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. That embellishment's done. All right, and then I got to playing around with some doilies. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of make almost like a little flower basket with these little guys, and these back here are going to be glued to the page along with the back half of that doily. So that is if this fits. So then it's going to be kind of like a little bouquet of flowers. And I should tell you, these flowers are Tim Holtz. I'm sure you already figured that out, but okay. So, and it looks like I should tip that too, huh? In gold, the creases there. And then I think I haven't been able to decide what to put up here on front. And I think it's going to be maybe another label. I'm not sure. Because I have one more word. So it could be like this. And I'm not sure where that word went. Yep, there it is. I found it. And then, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do much of this beforehand. But, so that'll be glued to the page. This back side will be glued to the page. And then I think it would be really cute to put in some of these taller tags in there. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so I bet you we're getting pretty close to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna stop the video now, and then the next one will be the flip through with all 3. So thank you for hanging with me, and I hope you all have a great night. Thank you.